Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. We are, as usual, in the boots of Samus Aran here in Vuros, currently in the Fury Green. We came back here to sort of, check the place out now that we've gotten a few extra abilities. And while there wasn't really much here, there was one potential bombshell lore drop about how the first boss, the first real boss of Fury Green, Carvex, apparently...
Hi, Samus. Welcome back.
Hi, Myles. Apparently consumed a poisonous meteor, which sounded an awful lot like the Phazon meteors from the first 3 games. And I'd been saying before... Thanks, Myles. And I'd been saying before that I was wondering about the connection with Metroid Prime. Because in the 3rd game, Metroid Prime ceased to exist. But if there actually was a Phazon meteor that landed here on Vuros at some point, that could explain why it's still called Metroid Prime. Could be that that's what Sylux is after, some more Phazon, or it could be that somehow Sylux has gotten, I don't know, possessed by Metroid Prime itself. And so basically there's no difference anymore between Sylux and Metroid Prime. They're the same person now. That is possible. It makes those blue glowing currents going up this huge tree take on a new meaning. What if that's Phazon? Or some kind of effect of the Phazon meteor going up the sacred tree of the Lemorn. The implication of the scan that I just checked out here is that glowing blue stuff is psychic energy. But what if it's actually Phazon or the results of Phazon? That would put all of this in a brand new light, if it's true. It's based on a really thin line of reasoning right now. All we have at the moment is a statement about a poisonous meteor, which could potentially be a Phazon meteor, but, could also just be a red herring. So, we've yet to determine if that's really what's going on. But if that is what's going on, and if that is why Sylux wanted the artifact that brought us here so badly, that would certainly explain a lot. Okay, let's get back to the desert. Because we have a lot more exploring to do there. Okay. That takes care of the bug nests. At least I hope it takes care of all of them. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything else in this little alcove. Oh, darn it. Should have known. Okay. Is there another nest somewhere that I missed? There was indeed another nest somewhere that I'd missed. Looks like I've got them all now. Okay, none of those are getting marked by my auto-targeting thing, so... Okay, let's just do a quick once around to see if I missed anything. Like maybe an expansion pickup hidden in an alcove back here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I think it's safe to say that there's nothing else here. So let's get a move on. What? I heard a bug emerging from a bug nest sound. I thought I did. Okay, I'm going to just get out of here then. Alright, back to Soul Valley. And let's see if we can... find another landmark. Okay, there's something interesting. Ouch. It didn't actually hurt. Okay, more green crystals. Alright, what might this place be? Boy, there's lots of these.
If you're unsure where to go, you can always explore the unsurveyed areas. Have you checked out the volcano?
Is that what this is? Nope, that's not what this is. So, where am I now? Okay, there's a master teleporter key here. There's the Chrono Tower. And then... Myles is suggesting down here? I suppose we could do that. What's up here, then? What is this place? Let's at least get it on the map. Uh-oh. Oh dear, come on. Get... There we go. Get some distance and speed and see what we've got. Oh. They didn't follow me. That worked pretty well. Let's do it again. Oh man, I missed him. Are there any more? Okay, I didn't scan one. Alright, where are we exactly? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Ah. Leg for a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. Movable parts appear undamaged. Expectation of normal function when attached to the body over 90%. Pedestrian door for the vehicle gate. Its internal circuitry is damaged, causing a short. With its sensor non-functional, the door cannot be opened. Another one? Where is it? There it is. Sand Griever. Griever variant adopted to Soul Valley's desert climate. Like other Griever types, is extremely agile and highly aggressive. Alright. So this is still question mark, question mark, question mark, is it? Yeah. I don't know. Do I want to be here now? Laboratory door. Airtight door designed and installed during the machine era. Opens if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. Oh. I didn't really mean to come back like that. Yeah, these sand grievers can deflect my missiles. Now, I'm of two minds here. Whether to follow Myles' suggestion or to continue exploring here. Myles suggested that other location at the far opposite corner of the desert. I should be able to walk on top of that. On the one hand, exploration is, one of the things Metroid is basically famous for. So maybe I should stay here and explore. No missiles. Come on, guys. I'm still down a few. So yeah, maybe I should stay here and explore. But then on the other hand, perhaps I should kind of follow the plot? I don't know. And then there's that over there, which I cannot access yet. I think I need the boost ball for that. Yeah, I need the boost ball. So maybe I'm going to need the boost ball to go any further? But on the other hand, there is that door up there. Yeah, since I'm here... let's stick around and see what we can find. Laboratory, eh? There are several abilities that I need to find. The grapple beam, the boost ball, the spider ball, the electric zapper, the heat zapper. Large elevator for wheeled vehicles connects to the Skytram. Touch the center hologram to opt for wheeled vehicles. So the Viola. Grapple node, okay. I need the grapple beam to get up there. Skytram for wheeled vehicles. Transports loaded cargo vehicles between Soul Valley and Ice Belt. Online and operational. The Ice Belt, eh? Tempting. But no, you know what? I think I would prefer to go to the volcano. I could be barking up the wrong tree here, but that might be the place to get the heat blaster at the volcano. Which I have needed a couple times. Okay, are the Grievers back? Okay. Grievers are not back. Alright, let's check the map. So, the Chronos Tower's over there. Oh, there's another one up here. But Myles specifically recommended down here. Okay, so let's see. What's that there to the left? Lock unit cold. Sculpture of Lakash, a Lamorne priest and sculptor. His gaze is directed towards Chronos Tower. Psychic lift, stone elevator that operates using psychic energy, activated by using telekinesis to move the PK stone. Is that the PK stone? And now suddenly I find a place where I need some kind of cold blaster. Okay, well. That's pretty far away. Okay, there's the volcano. Shield is pretty loud, actually. Not surprisingly, there seem to be no gaps. I didn't think there would be. But I felt it was worth a check. I'm actually kind of surprised there's no, like, Psy-bots attacking me or whatever. Alright, so Myles suggested the volcano. So this one does not seem to be locked. Oh, I think I'm starting to understand now. These are the ways that I reopen the shield, aren't they? Let's see, is there... Okay, check the map. Okay, so they're nearly opposite each other. They're nearly opposite each other, with the tower at the center. Are there others? Like maybe one out here and then over here? Okay, that's the Volt Forge. That's Fury Green. That's the Ice Mountain, whatever that might be called. I wonder if that's where I need to go to get the electricity zapper that I've been craving for a while. Okay. And then there was that bowl in the sand over there. Let's actually go back and check that out. Crustacean morphology Varmus. A crustacean variant living in Soul Valley. It travels by diving into and swimming through the sand. Looks like we're in the middle of a giant antlion's nest. Winged morphology Gallbat. Bird variant adapted to the air and climate of Soul Valley. Naturally curious, they will instinctively track objects of interest. Perhaps thinking that it might be a food source? They don't stay very long, do they? Oh well. Probably for the best. Okay, that's not too bad. I was wondering if maybe there was some kind of bottomless pit here, but no. Looks like there might be one around that doohickey, but not up here. So I was worried I was going to drive off the edge, but no, I would have been fine. Jeez, you can still see the tree all the way over here. Okay. Yeah, there's the icy mountain. And that looks like the gondola car line right there. And Fury Green. Can't quite see the Volt Forge, but you can see the huge storm around it. And then there's the volcano that Myles suggested we should head for. Yeah, those bird things, I was a bit worried they might attack me. But, oh, there's an enemy nearby. That's just another Gallbat. What is this now? Is someone calling me?
Are there any other areas you can enter? Have you surveyed the volcano yet?
Galactic Federation debris. What is that beep, beep, beep sound? Transfer pod made of extremely durable densium alloys containing a heavyweight golem power cell. Destroying the pod will not damage its contents. Densium. Often used to transport important machinery. Densium. Obviously something can be used to destroy it. Grapple node. Things keep requiring the grapple beam. Like an active bug's nest to me. I really want to find the grapple beam. Wish I knew where it was. Heck, I want to find all of this stuff just so that I can get traversal working properly. I want to find the grapple beam and the boost ball and the electrical blaster and all of that. For now, at least, doesn't look like there's much I can do here, though. More of those harmless birds. Another one of these things, only it's a lot further away. Still pointed towards the tower, though. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, that's a lot further away. GF debris with mech. So this GF debris keeps having mech parts. And then there was a mech part in here also, yeah. I'll bet I need to use those to repair Myles', Betsy mech. Okay, I need to keep heading south from here. Which way is south? That way, more or less. More green crystals. I saw them. Oh, I missed. Got it that time. Any other green crystals that I missed? If this had been real life, that would have been some insane Daredevil stuff right there. Looks like I got all of it this time. Something up there. Large shot expansion. Maximum shot ammo. Cargo target. Arrival point for capsules launched via the shipping system. Central cushioning absorbs all impact shock. I was rather hoping for some missile refills. Or a missile refill, at least. There we go. Now, what is that? Small-sized cargo launcher. Ballistic launcher system online. Operates when its rotary starter is provided with rotational energy. Boost ball. You do not have the required ability. Well, that's unfortunate. So far, at least, the boost ball hasn't been necessary, but there's a whole lot of expansion pickups well, not a whole lot, but some expansion pickups I haven't been able to get to because I don't have it. Alright, here we go. Onto the volcano, it would appear. Let me take a look around, please. Reptile morphology Vernan. Uses sharp claws on the tips of its legs to crawl on the ground and walls. Reptile variant evolved to thrive in hot environments. Teleporter key confirmed. Open map. Volcano heart. Flare pool. Gosh, sounds friendly. Significant leak from a lava transport pipe. The lava can be made to solidify if cooled quickly. However, flow pressure will force it to revert soon after. Crustacean morphology heat strap. Terrestrial crustaceans found in the caves of Magdrahda Volcano. They absorb green energy gel as it seeps through rock surfaces. Energy gel seeping through the rock surface. The green energy in the planet's magma is filtered out by the stratum, causing it to emerge as a gel. Aerial morphology swarm flyer produces a lighter-than-air gas in its body then floats into the air. The organism then propels itself by inhaling and expelling air. Things to shoot if I need health pickups. Health or missile pickups. Aha. Okay. Bit of a lucky find. I could easily have missed that. Okay, I don't know very well what lava's supposed to look like in real life, but that... I gotta say, that strikes me, at least, as a lot more realistic than video game lava usually looks. Darn it, I was trying to jump. That looks like a... breakable rock. Stop pushing the Y button, darn it. No health pickups. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Another boost ball device. Lava pressure control terminal. Opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. Yep, that's a boost ball thing. Ah, no. Wrong button, darn it. I was trying to hit X so that I could go into the scan visor. Light delivery truck used to move materials and machinery required for energy management and for removing waste and other unwanted materials from the facility. Vehicle ramp that collapsed into the lava pool. Natural material erosion is presumably the cause of collapse. Unsafe for vehicles. Warning, extreme heat. Use caution when approaching. Pedestrian door offline, no malfunctions detected. The door's activation switch is in the room on the opposite side. Can't get through there. Have to get around to the other side somehow and then open it up from there. Vehicle light delivery truck. Operational lighting suggests this battery may have recently been changed or charged or replaced. So the automated repair bots might still be repairing? Or does that imply that Silux's forces are here? There is a missile expansion back there. I saw it. But I need the freeze gun to get to it. Wheeled vehicle gate marks the path to the energy extraction facility. Automatically opens and closes. Bridge constructed by the Lemorn during the Machine Era, used for material deliveries to the facility above the lava lake. Foundation and deck deployment can be initiated using kinetic energy from Viola. Flare pool. Huh, what's all that green stuff? Okay. Make tight turns with L while pressing ZL and L, or L. So what's this mean? Rockfall has blocked the passage of the debris is made of extremely durable Chronosite ore. High-powered explosives will be required to clear the blockage. So probably not mere missiles. Upgrade required to traverse lava. Alright, well then. So what exactly am I supposed to do then? Are you joking? Okay, I see. Pedestrian door terminal used to turn power to the door on and off, currently set to on. It's not letting me turn it off so that others can't follow me. Energy facility small container stores replacement batteries and repair equipment used by the facility's maintenance bots. It can be destroyed using standard firearms. Rail container takes facility waste brought by light delivery trucks and transports it to the scrapyard. Pedestrian door, often installed in larger gates that bar or grant vehicle access. It will open if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. The Morn Energy Facility door. Its sensor is made using an electrified luminescent stone. The stone stores a charge, ensuring the door functions even if power is lost. Aha. I was hoping I'd find one of these. I think this is actually a good place to end the video. We did quite a bit. It doesn't feel like we did, but we really did if you think about it. We explored a huge swath of Soul Valley, went to a few different locations, checked out the shielded tower, and found at least 3 spots where there are devices that'll probably remove the shield once we have enough abilities to make them start working. And made it here to, let's see, Flare Pool, the volcano-y, lava-y place that every adventure game needs to have, almost like it's a matter of law or something. So in the next episode, I guess we'll just keep exploring it. Hopefully we'll find some new abilities that can help us elsewhere. We usually do. And until then, thanks for watching Metroid Prime 4. Have a good one.